tools to better manage. Being a medium isn't just talking to the dead. The power of mediumship exists in us all and manifests itself in different forms. The term medium means to be in the middle between heaven and earth or between hell and earth. How we use our gift is determined at birth. Join me as in this video we'll talk about each of the 12 zodiac signs, the mediumship skills available to them, and the things to do to help hone these skills. Stay tuned. Aries are mainly suited for magic rituals. They are known for being claircognizant and have the ability to predict future or receive psychic information without knowing exactly how the message will deliver. It can come through as a gut feeling or an epiphany. Confidence and ability to trust that your guides will lead you down the right path are key when it comes to developing this ability. Asking for guidance from the universe and looking for signs is also a great way to play with this psychic skill. Taurists are known for having the gift of healing, especially when it comes to herbs. Also, they can pick up psychic information through items simply by holding them and being open to the vibration and the story they carry. Mediums often use this gift by holding objects that once belonged to someone who has passed on. Meditating with crystals or artifacts from loved ones that has crossed over is a great way to strengthen this talent. Gemini suns communicate primarily with young spirits and children. Gemini moons are great speakers and listeners, making them particularly skilled at being able to hear messages from the other side. This gift can be overwhelming at times, especially if your mind is super active. Ringing or popping in ears are often linked to this ability, especially if the message is trying to come through. If you feel that a message is coming through from the other side, the best thing to do is center yourself and ask what the message is. Cancers are natural mediums. They have a lot of ability to read tarot cards. Since this sign is ruled by the moon, for Cancer moons, this usually results in a pronounced empathetic ability, as they can tap into emotions of others whether they are prepared for the information or not. Since this lunar placement is such a sensitive one, it's important to adopt a psychic defense and protection technique to avoid unwelcome emotional shifts. If you feel your mood change suddenly through the day, be sure to check with yourself if anything is bothering you. If your mind tells you the emotions you're feeling are not logically yours, you can simply call on your protection to recite a mantra like return to sender. Leos tend to look for supernatural phenomena and are often good advisors. They have the gift of creative channeling, which is the ability to pull artistic information from the other side, allowing entities from beyond to help with the project. When this ability is active, one usually feels as though they're in a zone or creative trance. With this moon placement, try lighting some orange candles before your next painting, writing, or dancing session. Also, consider doing meditation while inviting positive energy from the other side to assist you with your masterpiece. The finished product could give you information on who your spirit guides are, especially if you ask them to show themselves through your art. Virgo natives are hand-healing mediums, which means Virgo moons are often physical empaths with the ability to feel symptoms of a friend's illness, labor pains, or inconsistent energy levels. With some dedicated meditation and practice, this ability could be strengthened to form a well-rounded medical intuitive. 6 more zodiacs left. If you didn't see your main zodiac or sun sign in one of the zodiacs discussed, they could fall upon your moon or rising signs and could still explain some of your gifts that you experience. Please watch part 2 of this series and like and subscribe. Thank you for tuning in. Being a medium isn't just talking to the dead. The power of mediumship exists in us all and manifests itself in different forms. The term medium refers to being in the middle between heaven and earth or between hell and earth. How we use our gift is determined at birth. Join me in part 2 of this video as we will talk about the next 6 zodiacs, the mediumship skills available to them, and the things to do to hone these skills. If you don't see your zodiac sign in this video, please watch part 1. Libra natives are clairvoyant mediums. There's a telepathic element to those with a Libra moon sign. You'll notice this ability is more active when you're able to guess what the other person is thinking, know who's calling before seeing the caller ID, or have a song stuck in your head all day, only to find out your partner is singing it in the kitchen later without having mentioned it. While this ability can add beauty and magic to your relationships, you'll want to find a psychic defense technique that works for you so that you can give your psychic some peace and quiet every now and then. Scorpios share a connection with death and rebirth. They have an inherent ability to connect with the other side, which is pronounced whenever certain energies are present. If your moon is placed under this sign, you are likely a natural medium with the ability to communicate with souls that have crossed over. The best way to hone these skills is through meditation, being open to your gifts, and honoring ancestors with candles, prayer, or even a designated altar. So next time you feel a ghostly presence in the room, try talking to it. Sagittarius are among the most creative. They visualize situations, art, and fantasy with their mind's eye. They have a natural clairvoyance which can range from vivid dreams to seeing auras and even ghosts. There's also a potential to have prophetic visions, so it's important that people with a Sagittarius moon meditate often. To hone this ability, try closing your eyes, visualizing the room that you're in detail. This sharpens your third eye to see things from beyond the veil. When you feel you're ready, ask the other side to send you orbs or help you see the auras of others. Capricorns are great at picking up details and patterns. For this reason, the universe uses synchronicity to communicate with this moon placement. To tap into the psychic ability of this moon sign, you want to be observant of any recurring symbols that find their way into your life. If you're confronted by the same song several times in one day, for example, pay attention to the lyrics and how they pertain to your life. If you notice the number 11 over and over again, you may want to do some research on numerology or angel numbers. These synchronicities may feel like a coincidence at first, but once you begin to track them more closely and decode their meaning, you'll see that there is much more. Aquarian suns generally have a keen interest in the spiritual world. When they do not understand something, they usually follow their intuition and find the desired path. They have mental magic and do not need spells or rituals. Aquarius moons often receive psychic information, seeing visions of the future, or gaining information in quick flashes. These flashes of divine knowledge are often referred to as downloads, and it usually feels like a sudden enlightenment has occurred. The problem with taking information in so quickly is that it often leaves one's mind just as fast. The best way to work with this ability is to keep a pen and a notebook around so you can take notes when these messages strike. Pisces are very sensitive and help lost souls find the light. Those with Pisces moon signs have vivid and prophetic dreams. The psychic ability of this moon sign often goes hand in hand with deja vu and astral projection. Keeping a dream journal or a consistent meditation practice is important. Guidance from the other side can be received by simply asking your guides to send you messages while you sleep. Just make sure you try to remember your dreams the minute you wake up. Thank you for coming to the end of this 2-part series. Be sure to like and subscribe.